everyone. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. We've got two very good defenses on the field today. Both rank in the top 10 in fewest yards allowed, and each wants to prove that it is no fluke. The Raiders are top 10 in defensive yards allowed, and they're going up against a Pats offense that will have a lot to deal with.
All right, Larry, after an off-season of questions, football is back here in the East Bay at Oakland, California. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the New England Patriots and the Oakland Raiders. Hi again, everyone. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, we look at the Raiders here entering play. They come in playing pretty good football. Winners of 4 of their last 6 games. On the other side of the field for the visiting Patriots, they were winners last time out. 7-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. And this O-line, it is the lifeblood of the offense.
They established the tone. Mean, nasty, physical. They can't wait to get after people. That allows the rest of the offense.
On 3rd and long, it's Carr. And complete right side to Cook. Give him 3 on the play. And that. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Got a man. It's Brashad Perriman. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line.
These types of plays that can knock a defense off balance, that'll drive a team towards a victory.
Wide open receiver complete. And, he is really laid out that time. And now this offensive unit, we get a look at their starters. They put up good numbers last week, looking to carry that forward.
Yeah, Brandon, they saw the numbers from last week. They expect to at least replicate them. They think that they can put up bigger numbers.
2nd and goal as the offense looks to try. And he's over the line and into the end zone for a Patriot score. A great effort there. The Patriot defense.
Let's shine a little light on Devin McCourty, one of the top safeties in the game, even though he only had 1 interception in 2016. The analytics people say when you watch him on tape, he makes all the plays that you need. Plays what I call top defense. Security's preached like crazy, but every now and then you've got to know when to get rid of the football and save a little bit of yardage if you're a quarterback.
Because now if you're the offensive coordinator, what does it do if it was 3rd and 10 versus 3rd and much longer as it is now?
Changes in order to have a better chance to win again this week.
Partner, your thoughts on this D-line?
I love a unit that can control the run and get after the passer. This is an all-around terrific defensive front. Hard to move the ball.
He'll try and throw for it here. And he's going to have his running back. It's complete. And all the way in. Touch point. They could use a conversion. This will be 3rd and 5. Shotgun now for Carr. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he is going to go that. For them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters.
Some early intrigue here as we've reached the end of the first quarter. The Patriots here have the early lead. EA Sports NFL Sunday returns following this.
How did he miss it? Wide open in the end zone. He's not hurried. He's not hit. And somehow, incomplete?
Yeah.
What happened?
During film study, that's what he's just going to shake his head, not be able to be too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times, the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
Now a handoff to Yeldon. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Press smack, but
it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Carr. And Cook has it left side. And he is knocked down from their own territory. And you think the coach may have some questions to answer?
Yeah, and, you know, normally we focus on the media, right? The social media.
Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 3rd.
As if he didn't have enough to think about on that route, the comeback route, coming back to the football and catching it. Decided to make sure he toe-tapped and kept himself in bounds.
And that was spectacular, but on the comeback route, maybe a little easier with a...
In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
Back to throw now on 1st down. And he will find his big tight end over the middle. And he takes this down.
They chose to try and get it through the air, but they were unsuccessful.
And this kick is not going to be close. At halftime, it's the Patriots with the advantage. As we send you cross-country to our EA Sports Studios in Orlando with our halftime report, here's Larry Ridley.
Okay, Brandon, thanks, and welcome everyone to our EA Sports halftime report. Let's get to the highlights. The Raiders trail at home at halftime. The Patriots have looked good on the road and will just try to keep the ball rolling in the second half. All right, let's roll the highlights. Go to early in the first. Marsh is going to hit off the left side, and he'll take it in for the touchdown as they take a 7-0 lead. 4th down from the 40. Gurley's the target here, and a quick 3-play drive ends with a score. The lead now at 14. Down early in the second. Yeldon is going to break into the secondary, and he'll go in for the score. Raiders trail now by 10. 1st and 10. Griffin's able to zero in on the QB here. This goes for a loss of 9. So that'll do it for us. Let's get back out to Oaktown.
Accordingly.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Raiders pick it up. And the Raiders are in for 6. Touchdown. Now on 2nd down, this is Gurley. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
Break things out for him, maybe turn things around. Now he's going to have some confidence, and maybe he'll get to his normal yardage.
Rolling to his right. He's got his man on the crossing route. Really not. And the penetration too strong. He won't make it back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that will bring up an interesting decision here on 4th and goal. And his kick is good.
A way to break through and get a really nice gain. The defense have felt great about what they have going. Now they've got...
And now the ball's out. Carr lost it. Fumble. But I think the Raiders are going to be able to hold on to it. Yeah. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points.
That will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. So a moment to catch our collective breath after the 4th down conversion. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA.
I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
They run. It's Gurley. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. We're able to move the football, but still wound up punting in the end.
You know, in 2016, Carolina had a 20-play drive that lasted over 10 minutes.
The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. Shane Sco. This is 3rd and 4. Shotgun now for Carr. He finds Crabtree for the completion. And he takes this one down all the way near the 30. Success rate at 2 of 10. This will be 3rd and 5. From the gun, it's Carr. And he will not get away from the pressure here. Carr taken down. They're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Now Carr, got to have this one. That's to his running back, complete. And he's not able to get a 3rd down. Carr going to throw. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack.
Cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Looking deep in the direction of Cooper. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Keanu Neal. And he's able to get active.
Absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Looking deep in the direction of Cooper. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Keanu Neal. And he's able to get active. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll be down deep into Oakland zone as he's down to about the 2-yard line. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. On 3rd down, Carr. And he'll have his man. That's Cooper. 20, 10, and all the way in. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He's going to look deep for, and this is taken in at the 5. And they do get. Well, I know at points in this one you wanted to close your eyes because of all the points that were being put on the scoreboard. You're a defensive guy, but it was a fun little track meet, wasn't it?
It was, and you know the people really enjoyed this game? They're the ones that like going to batting practice at the Major League Baseball parks, right? Seeing the 14-11 game, that sort of deal, that's right up their alley with what we saw in this one.
So for the Pats, they move back over 500 now at 4-3. And they'll return home next week to take on the LA Rams. Meanwhile, for the Raiders, the loss drops them back to 4-3 so far. And they'll look to get back on track next week as they travel to Denver to take on the Broncos. So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. From Oakland, we sign off. So long, everybody.